Richest man in Nigeria, he's the richest man in all of Africa. Now, Dangote might not own any oil blocks directly, but don't let that fool you. This guy's playing 4D chess while everyone else is stuck on checkers. See, Dangote's building a massive, and I mean massive, oil refinery. We're talking $20 billion worth of steel, pipes, and engineering genius. This thing is going to be a game changer, turning Nigeria from an oil exporter to a refined petroleum powerhouse. Think about it, this one refinery could be bigger than some countries' entire economies. Dangote's move is strategic. He's playing the long game. He knows that refining is where the real money is made. He's not just sitting on oil reserves, he's creating an industry. This is next level boss move stuff, people. Dangote's not just in the oil game, he's changing the whole damn game. Next up, we got Mike Adenuga, a man who knows a thing or two about building empires. You might know him from his telecom company, Globacom, which is like the Nigerian Atan DT. But hold on, because this guy's got fingers in all the pies, including the oil pie. And it's a pretty big slice, mind you. Adenuga's oil company, Conure Producing, owns count 'em, 6 oil blocks in the Niger Delta. That's prime real estate in the oil world, folks. We're talking serious production, serious revenue, and of course a serious boost to Adenuga's already impressive net worth. But here's the thing about Adenuga, he's been in the oil game for a while. He got his start back in the 80s, way before it was cool. He's a pioneer, a risk taker, and a true testament to the Nigerian entrepreneurial spirit. This is a man who knows how to make money, whether it's through phone calls or black gold. Chapter 3. Folorunsho Alakia, Queen of the Oil Block. Now let's talk about Folorunsho Alakija, the queen bee of the Nigerian oil industry. This woman is a force of nature, a self-made billionaire who went from fashion designer to oil tycoon. Talk about a career change. Alakija's fortune comes from her stake in Famfa Oil, a company that owns a big old chunk of OML 127, one of Nigeria's most prolific oil blocks. We're talking billions of barrels in potential reserves, folks. And when you're sitting on that much oil, let's just say you don't have to worry about where your next yacht is coming from. But Alakija's story is about more than just oil wealth. It's about breaking down barriers, challenging the status quo, and proving that women can not only compete, but dominate in a male-dominated industry. She's an inspiration, a trailblazer, and a shining example of what's possible with hard work, determination, and a little bit of oil. Chapter 4. Benedict Peters, the man with the Midas pipeline. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to meet Benedict Peters, the man who turned a small trading company into an oil and gas behemoth. We're talking about Aiteo Group, a company that controls some of Nigeria's most important oil assets, including the Nembe Creek trunk line. Now, the Nembe Creek trunk line is a big deal. It's a major pipeline that transports oil from the Niger Delta to the coast. Control that pipeline, and you control the flow of oil, and when you control the flow of oil, well, you control a lot. Peters is a bit of an enigma. He's notoriously private, but his business dealings have made headlines, especially after his name popped up in the Panama Papers. But controversy aside, there's no denying Peters' influence in the Nigerian oil industry. He's a major player, a dealmaker, and a man who knows how to navigate the complex world of oil and politics. Chapter 5. Tunde J. Afolabi, the offshore oil pioneer. Last but not least, we have Tunde J. Afolabi, the man at the helm of Amni International Petroleum Development Company. This is a company that's making waves in the deep water exploration game, and Afolabi is the captain steering the ship. Afolabi's company, Amni, holds the rights to 2 offshore blocks, OML 112 and OML 117. Now, offshore drilling is a whole different ballgame. It's expensive, it's risky, but the rewards can be massive. We're talking about tapping into oil reserves that are miles below the ocean floor. Afolabi is a pioneer in this field, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in Nigerian oil exploration. He's a visionary, a leader, and a testament to the ingenuity and ambition driving the Nigerian oil industry forward. The oil game more than meets the eye, so there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the lives of Nigeria's oil billionaires. These are the men and women who control the black gold that fuels Africa's largest economy. Their stories are a mix of ambition, risk-taking, and yes, a little bit of luck. But it's important to remember that the oil game is more than just yachts and private jets. It's about power, influence, and the impact it has on millions of Nigerians. The wealth generated from oil has the potential to uplift communities, but it also has the potential to exacerbate inequality and corruption. The story of Nigeria's oil billionaires is still being written. The future of this industry and its impact on the country is a topic that deserves our attention and critical examination. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep asking the tough questions.